Builder here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today we are playing on Guild SMP, so if you guys do enjoy and you want to see more, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, of course. But what are we doing today? Well, we're gonna be working on a new build that I've been wanting to do for a little bit here, okay? And that is the armory. I want to make like an armory blacksmith-esque build in the town, just because it's like a kind of fun, cool build that I think will just help make the area start to come together a little better. Of course, I mean, we still got a lot to do before this town is exactly where I want it, but we're gonna start making some progress today. So if you guys do enjoy and you want to see more daily gaming videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, of course, and tap the bell so you never miss an upload. So I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone. We're gonna need some oak wood and such, and it's gonna be a decent looking build once it's complete, but you're gonna kind of need to get a little bit of the full picture here before you can really see the whole thing. Like, for instance, the whole thing is gonna be propped up a little bit like on cobblestone like this. And right now, I know you're thinking, Brick, that's weird, why would you do it like that? But you will see in no time why I wanted to do it like this. And then we're gonna take stairs and we're gonna throw stairs like that. There we go. So that's the first little step. Let's go ahead and make sure we just grab a ton of oak wood so we have it. I think that'll be quite nice to actually do it like that. We're also gonna have to take some glass panes, and we'll take these, take this, and that's pretty good for now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So let's get started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw like a little shack type deal in the back here like this. We're gonna have like kind of like walls, but not exactly, because these walls are gonna be like open, so it's not really like a full-on building, but it's got some structure to it, is essentially what we're gonna be doing here. So we're gonna start like this here, and then we're gonna kind of do the same on this wall as well, and it's just gonna look pretty good once it's all done. But I don't want this to be like too closed off. Like, I want this to be a build that's a little more like able to be accessed conveniently, because I feel like, you know, if for say our town was in the middle of a war, they're not going to want to have to, like, you know, open tons of doors and all just to get their weapons. Like, if they're getting ambushed or invaded or something, like, they need to be able to access their weapons, you know, like as soon as they can. So this just makes the most sense if it was done this way. Plus it'll also look the best from an aesthetic standpoint, so we're going to go ahead and just do it this way. So we're going to start by getting the windows in. There we go. Windows have all been properly placed. Okay, now over here we are going to throw one of these up as well, but there's not going to be a wall on either of these. Neither of these ones here are going to get a wall, and it's going to be an open concept sort of design as far as those are concerned, and that's just the way that I think it should be. And then we're going to need to get some form of roofing material. Unfortunately, we don't really have enough cobblestone to make it out of cobble, but that's what I want to make it out of, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a ton of cobblestone, and we'll be back once we do that. And gotten, so now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and make a bunch of stairs, and we're gonna make some slabs as well, and that's gonna be what we build the roof out of, because I want to build it out of cobblestone, just because I feel like that's probably like one of the better materials we can make it out of. And we need to go back and grab our oak wood here, and we'll also grab the planks, so I'll just make it more convenient. And we'll take some dirt for scaffolding, but let's go ahead and get back to work on the armory here, the blacksmith, if you want to call it. I think we're going to be going with armory, but it's kind of like going to also double as a blacksmithing area. We're going to be putting an anvil here and such. And then we're, in addition to having the anvil, of course, we're going to have like some armor stands eventually with armor, and probably some chests with like tools and weapons in it. But for now, we're just going to kind of get the design down, and then we can worry about the actual like function of the build at a later date, because right now we don't really have a lot of armor. We don't really have a lot of ores to like make a spare armor sets, and to be honest, we don't really need spare armor sets right now, so we'll wait a little bit, and in the future we can go ahead and add all that. But we of course do need to get the actual build completed here, so let's go ahead and do something like this here, and it's looking pretty good so far. We need to get that right there, and then we're just gonna go down there like that. There we go. And overall, the thing is coming along pretty good. It's kind of like following what I had envisioned for it right now, so that's always good, because, you know, like if you can see the build and then you can make it actually work, that's like half the battle. And boom, there we go. Now we got to rebuild back up. But overall, I think this is going to be quite nice, and it's going to have a lot of like purpose in the town. It's also just like kind of a filler building, because I do want there to be a lot of different buildings in the town. So this is like a functional filler building, and it's just one of those ones that I feel like fits perfectly in the spot of land that we had over here, because of course you know, there's that, and we have the road already built for this area. So here we go, looking pretty good. That's unfortunately not the right direction for that stair, so we're gonna need to replace that. Boom, and there we go. We perfectly placed the stairs, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw slabs up here, and we may or may not need to get more slabs. We might need to get a little bit more, but that's okay. And then this is gonna work out pretty good. And then we're gonna start working a little bit on the downstairs once we're done with the roof, because of course there is more we need to do to this than just have the roof on there. Like for instance, we do need to craft an anvil. When I was grabbing all the cobblestone, I was mining like just a giant chunk of area toward the level where just iron and coal can spawn, so that way we could specifically try to maximize our chances of getting more iron. And I did. I got like 16 more pieces of iron, so we can go ahead and take that and plus the iron we already have, and we'll be able to make an anvil for this build, no problem. And that's definitely what I want to have happen, because we're gonna want an anvil here. So there's that. So far so good. All right, looks decent so far, but we still have a bit more we need to do to it. Like for instance, these do need to come down here like so, and then yes, so let's go back. We're gonna go ahead and craft an anvil. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's take this iron plus this iron here, and we're gonna need to make 3 iron blocks. And we're gonna do this. Now, I don't know how much we're gonna use this anvil. Like, it might be more for show, or we might end up actually using it. I don't know. Either way, we'll see what happens. And we're gonna go ahead and get this placed somewhere in here. I want to look at the idea of throwing fences like this. Like, do I like how that looks? I think that could look actually pretty good. I think having the fences there does add a bit of like a coolness to it. I think that makes, yeah, it kind of like signifies a doorway, I think. So I think that's actually pretty good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the anvil. Where is like, there is a center right there, correct? That's where we're gonna want the anvil, right there, front and center. Absolutely. Let's get some armor stands crafted up in here. We can also grab armor from the zombie spawner. I do have some bits of bobs of armor as well that we can currently use. So we do have a decent amount actually of stuff here to kind of get started with. So I don't know if we really need to worry too much about that, but we can always grab more armor if we need to. For now, we'll just take some of this, and we can always grab off camera a ton from the other place. So this will work out pretty good. We're gonna need some stone though, and we're gonna need some sticks, but in the meantime, we can craft some chests and get some chests thrown down in there. I think that could work out pretty good. And there we go. We got 4 chests. I think this should be enough. I don't want a ton of chests in this area. Like, I don't want it to be like overflowing with chests. I just wanted to have a few. And we'll put some armor on display in some other areas. And for lighting, let's do something like this. Let's go ahead and do that. No, I want the torch to go on the fence. That's what I'm looking for. Like that. Boom. And then we're gonna do the same thing in this corner. It is 3 high, so boom. And then we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna place a torch right there. And then to keep it symmetrical, we gotta do the same thing right over there. And then to keep it symmetrical, we gotta do the same thing over there. Looking good, looking good. We're gonna place a crafting table right there. I'm gonna make a little bit more slabs though, for sure, because I do actually want to make sure that you don't see the roof is hollow. So we're gonna go ahead and just like cover it up here. This height, I think, is what we're gonna want to do. Yeah, or actually maybe let's push it up one so it's on the half of the top half instead of the bottom half. That way it just gives a little bit more depth and a little bit more height to the build. I think that's gonna be what we want. Yes, that already is looking a bit better to me, in my opinion. So that's an absolute better idea. So let's do it this way. Here we go. This is almost complete here. The armory is definitely getting a lot of progress made in a short amount of time here. All these like little details are really going to make the build come together. And of course, it's still a smaller-esque build, but that's totally fine. We don't always need to make these huge, crazy builds. So there we go. We got some stone slabs Now we're gonna need some sticks, so let's go ahead and make those. And let's see, armor stand. How do we craft these? We need a smooth stone slab. How do we get a smooth stone slab? How do we craft one of these? We need smooth stone. How do we get smooth stone? How are we gonna get that? I don't even know. Is it even possible for us to get those? Wait, how do we do this? Because now there's these. But wait, how do we make a smooth stone? Oh my goodness. Wait, is this like not possible? Wait, is there something I don't know right now? I'm gonna need to figure this out. I'll be back in 1 second. Alrighty. So the power of being on a server is, okay, I can just ask the members for help when I need it. And I did that in chat because 2 of them are online right here. Thank you for the help. And we're gonna go ahead. We have to smelt the stone again to get smooth stone. See, this is not something that's on the other edition of Minecraft, which is what I primarily play on the channel. So I'm not used to having to do it this way. That is pretty cool that you can actually get this and use this block here. I definitely like that idea. So good work, Mojang, on adding that, but I just wish I would have known that's how it works beforehand. But whatever, here we go. No big deal. We're gonna smelt this. We're gonna make our slabs, and we're gonna go ahead and make some armor stands, because that's what we're gonna want. Get rid of that and put armor. Right now we can make 2, but if we get a ton more sticks, then we won't have this issue. So let's just go ahead and make like a ton of sticks. Let's get all 6 of these right now. I don't know if 6 is going to be enough. We'll see, because I'm not sure how we want to do this, like where we want to place these and what we want to do with them. Like, do we want to just do that and then have a total, like a complete row of them? That's an idea. Maybe we'll remove this one though, and we'll throw this one in the corner. That could work. Yeah, let's throw some armor on these bad boys right now. I don't really want to put like the enchanted iron helmets right next to each other, so I feel like that gets like boring really fast. And we'll just throw different armor pieces onto different ones for now, like that. That works. Okay, we're gonna need to get more armor though. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab tons more armor from the spawner. I think that'll actually be worth the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these back in here. Put the sticks right there, and we're gonna head over to the nether, and we're actually gonna grab some bits and bobs of armor just so we have it. We need like 6 sets of armor completed, and that's definitely something we can do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run over there and just grab some cool stuff. It's just gonna be like crappy zombie armor from the grinder, but that's totally okay with me. I don't really care. It doesn't need to have good durability. It doesn't even need enchants. Like, I'm not planning on using this armor. It's purely there for the aesthetic. The actual armor we're going to use is not going to be put on display like that, just because it's not really what I want to do as far as armor goes. Like, I'm not going to just, you know, display 5 sets of diamond armor with like perfect enchants and stuff, because you never know when someone's going to try to take that stuff. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just kidding. No one's going to take it, but I'd rather just not store it like that. I'd rather just keep it in a chest. I feel like it's safer that way. So let's go in to the nether here, and let's get everything sorted out. Okay, here we go. It is building that terrain right now. And then if we head over here, there's a zombie spawner one, which is right here, I believe. I think this is the right one. Let's take a little peek. If it's not, I can always come back through the portal, but I believe this is the right one. Yes, it is. All right, mission accomplished. So now we head down here, and we can just grab a ton of armor. So I'm gonna take chainmail stuff, because chainmail is pretty good. All right, get some pants. I know we're gonna need pants. I'm gonna take out this chainmail. All right, we need some chest plates. I'm trying to take some things that have enchants, some things that don't, whatever. We're gonna need pants though for like pretty much all of them. Pants and boots we're gonna need a bit of. So if there's any like pants or any boots anywhere, we should probably be grabbing that stuff like as a priority, just because I know we're gonna need it. Like, those are kind of like some of the primary pieces of armor that I don't have any of. So let's do that and that. Take this instead of that. So let's see, do we have enough? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of armor of everything. That should be perfect, because we need at least 6 sets of armor. So we'll have some options here. That's the big thing we get out of this, is we have some options as far as what armor we want to put onto the armor stands. So I definitely like it. Let's head back over to our base here and get these things placed in the armory, and just get the armor the way we want it to be. Like, just straight up get it the way we want the armor to be. Also, while we're here, let's fix that, and then yeah, let's get back to our base And let's get this armor all situated up inside of the armory. I think that'll just be super duper useful, super duper handy, and honestly just pretty smart overall to have the armor like on display like that. And this is even better because we have a lot of different like color options too, with different armors like gold, chain, leather, iron, etc., which is nice just because I think it'll look better than if we had just like a ton of sets of iron armor just crafted there. I feel like having the different, like some enchanted, some not, and just the variety of it all will make it look a little bit cooler. So I definitely like this idea. So let's go ahead and get back. We're almost there. Then we got to get all sorts of armor placed in. So let's get those there. Get that there and get that up there. Chest plate, boom, boom. And we have no gold chest plate, so let's actually put a gold one there. Yeah. Pants, we don't have a ton of different options when it comes to pants. Like we mostly have just gold and leather, but we got a chainmail piece right there. That one's there is complete. I just realized that. Now boots, we only have 4 pairs of boots. Thankfully that's all we need. Whew, we didn't really on boots. Actually we had 5 pairs. Okay, so we had enough there as far as that goes, and then the rest of this armor actually can just be thrown into here for now, because that's kind of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be moving over like our armor and our tools that aren't of like diamond quality. We're just going to move them in over there just because like there's no real need to keep them over here. And we're going to keep the tridents over here, the shears, the bows, and that, and the rest is just stuff that we probably won't ever really need again as far as like armor or like weapons go. So we're just going to leave it over here. And actually we're going to go ahead and take the hoe back though, just because we don't have another farming tool over inside here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw that back in there. Now of course the armory is looking pretty good. I think we accomplished our mission here. We actually made a pretty awesome armory. So if you guys did enjoy and you want to see more building, let me know what I should build in my town here. I'm working on a town and I can extend the road this way and all sorts of different things. So let me know what I should do in the next episode of Guild SMP. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.